Opium lives, heavy over wet veins like membranes the body, flowing through invisible air pipes fluidly like water under your floorboards and rusty sink. Mechanics of nature, manifested into the dichotomy of kitchen pipes and oxygen capillaries, pumping bodies, fat cells carrying blood cells to where? To the veins and that thin slab of skin covering your vision, and to these opium-breathing, eating, sleeping, dreaming hands. Blueprint pollution. White chalk lines over a milky blue landscape confining dead land, trapping it in its chalky existence, stitching up a world that has already crumbled. So we just breathe in and hope blindly. Inhale and exhale the dust of our bones over white-capped ocean, carried by the slight stirring air and hurricane gusts to make ocean flowers blossom over everything, even deserts. And then, the eyes of the people of the mother's womb watching the petals all withered brown like crumbling red clay in the sun dying. And this is what I feel when I am seemingly in my deepest dreams in the depth of these perceived euphoric opium dreams and these dopamine eyelids of mine. My blissful face masks beneath the ghost that I breathe. Smoke in my face, darkness enveloped vaguely, hovering softly, menacing behind curtains, a shadowy threat not real enough to fear. And this is what I see in my deepest escape. I see this, a world where everything is known, a world where a man would trade diamonds for a question to remain a question. I always wondered, why does a peach shed its soft skin and give in, decaying under black mold, mildew spreading cancer over the stretched membrane, infecting the fruit bowl and letting the flies the skins of juicy, moist, and sweet-smelling organisms? This paradox of life and death and birth and life and death continues like fruits and bowls in the light of your inner eye, spreading and scattering across the universe. Everything is because it isn't, and isn't because it just is. You are not blind if you close your eyes, and you are not cold and hard like the boulders of these mountains you wish to avoid. I was not blinded, and my nerves were not shot with ignorance, no. In my selfish greed, I ordered my brain to succumb to the black tar of these blossom seeds and melt into a purple jellyfish puddle of brain juice. But rather than listening to these blossoms died within me and sprout new life, planting within another seed in which a single new I dwelled. And this seed grew inside of me until I was blind enough to see, until I felt so little that the empathy burst inside of me like flaming tears choked out of dry eyes after so long. Echoes of hair in your mouth on those nights that felt in between some place you had never been before and home. You were never too sure, so you cupped the stars in your hands and hid under them and under her veil of raven hair. The way her lip curls and the way her breath stirs that strand of ashen hair, the way her legs moved and spoke to you goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. With every poignant step enunciated louder than the last, the way all of this seemed in your head will not matter, will not have happened. If you enter this dreamland of awakened hell of soul-crushing stark reality, do you want it to matter for nothing, or would you that all that has happened lose meaning to find one true meaning? And in this way, man goes on, awakening, then burying his fruit shamefully, cutting down wisdom trees and pulling out ancient roots to dwell again in the ignorant womb.